Hi, I'm Jan Kraft. I'm a jeweler and sculptor, and I pretty much consider myself a metalsmith because I do all scales of jewelry, small scale sculpture, and then large scale. And I was telling a few people a while ago, I've done some public art commissions as tall as 29 feet tall. The one in Cramerton at the Stuart Cramer High School, when you're going in at that roundabout, that's the 29 foot tall one. And then I did one at Caramont in Mount Holly, and it's about 14 feet tall. And I've taught at Gaston College in the art department, taught jewelry design and sculpture and 3D design. And I've been a studio artist for several years.
Couple of years.
I've been actually about 40 years. I've been making jewelry and sculpture. And I've got a BFA from East Carolina and a master's degree MFA from Southern Illinois University in Carbondale, Illinois. So, and that's one of the best schools really in the nation for metalsmithing. So tonight we're going to do an ornament, not necessarily a Christmas ornament, it's just an ornament. Sort of springy looking, but it's out of different materials. And in my jewelry, this is metal. This is actually sterling. This is steel and gold. I do a lot with steel in my jewelry, and this is steel and gold. But in a lot of my pieces, I use different materials like rubber, plastic, nylon, glass, and metal.
Do you have a website?
I do. I've got a card. I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Show you my website. And you know, basically do art jewelry. I don't really do the kind of jewelry you'd see in a jewelry store, although I can. Like right now, I've got 2 commissions for wedding bands, which would be gold and diamond. But it's not a typical looking, you know, ring. It would be a more artsy looking, you know, a little more creative, you know, than just a typical commercial jeweler. But anyway, that's pretty much what I do. And like I say, I do a lot of mixed media instead of just using metal. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to mix metal and rubber, nylon, plastic, that kind of thing, glass. So, got a lot of tools over here. Okay, here, let me show you the pieces. These are a couple of pieces I did that, like for instance, if these were in steel, the black, you know, that's the way steel would look, like my pendant. It's out of steel. This is I guess it's a plastic rather than a nylon, but it's some components that I've had, and I do just about everything in circle form. My wall sculptures starts out in a circle. A lot of my jewelry, it's just something it's just an intuitive thing. It's nothing that I had to, you know, think about doing, but I just like that form a lot. So we're taking these pieces, and I've got some other types of metal if you don't want to use these two. I just sort of like how you can take these 2 pieces. They're real flat, you know, they're flat, but then when you cut them and create the dimension to create a form in that. And that's basically what I do with my sculpture. I try to get as much out of the metal as I can. Like the piece in Cramerton, the metal is about 1/4 of an inch, which is expensive, you know, for a big piece of steel. But to look at it from a distance, it doesn't look, you know, thick. But if you make a large form and turn it a certain angle, it's going to show up a lot more bulk and take up more space. So that's sort of what I was doing with this, taking these simple little flat pieces of black plastic and making a form out of them, and still keep them lightweight. And these are just different metal components that I'm adding for color and different shapes. Here's one more that's a little different. This is aluminum. And when I make earrings, I've got a line
I
of...
was just going to say, that might be great, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a line of earrings that I make, and they're actually asymmetric. I do, like these, I wear asymmetric earrings. And so I do a line of earrings that's on my website that they're similar but different. Like it may have the same colors in it, but there's a different shape over on the other side. This is aluminum, and this is anodized aluminum, which is anodized aluminum is a dyed aluminum, and glass beads. So, you know, just simple shapes, simple forms, but to create something unique. that's what we're gonna be doing, and here's a lot of different tools, and I've put some things on your table, so you won't have to come over here and use them all. So, the first thing